Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Box Score Breakdown. I'm your host, Tim Woodson, a lovely sports ethos presentation. I'm so excited to be here with you on this lovely Tuesday. I did have some tacos, yes, and they were absolutely amazing. But that's enough about me. We're going to get into this 5-game slate and just look at what happened tonight, if there's any big news to go over. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's get started. So, first game, overtime. What is that like? Sorry, guys, it's been like 5 games, maybe six overtime games already, and we're in like most teams have played about 4 to 5 games. Absurd. Anyways, that's not the point. Philadelphia 76ers, undefeated, by the way, insane, with Embiid on load management, take the game over the Washington Wizards at their house, 170. I'm sorry, 170, 139 to 134. Of course, we take a look at the losers first. Let's check in on Keyshawn George. He was absolutely balling this year. By the way, he's in the second round, which is absurd. There's definitely going to be a slowdown, I feel like, but it's hard to slow him down when he's putting up 20 points, 9 rebounds, 7 dimes, 2 steals, 1 block, and 4 triples. He didn't make his free throws, and that might be the weak point of his game, but he had 1 turnover. And the shooting was good, 47%. That's pretty fair. Now, 57% from 3 is probably a little too high. But yeah, man, I think he's a breakout candidate this year. And talk about breakout candidates. Let's take a look at Alex Sarr, who absolutely killed it today. 31 points, 11 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, and 3 triples, and had amazing percentages. I don't know if you remember last year, he was shooting like 36 from the field and like 60 something from the line. Yeah, now we're looking at someone who's putting up 56% from the field. And today he hit both of his free throws. Absolutely absurd. Great guy right now. He's like top 50. Hey, if you drafted him, nice. Good choice. He is absolutely killing it at the moment. The OGs on the team, Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum, both had pretty modest games. Chris Middleton having 13 points, 10 boards, 3 assists with a triple. Bad shooting, but you love the free throws. CJ McCollum, 14 points, 1 rebound, 7 dimes, and 1 steal, plus 2 triples. Bad shooting, but you love the free throws, and he absolutely sold this game. I'm going to be completely honest. It was pretty much a pretty egalitarian effort. Outside of that, we had a good game from Corey Kispert, having 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist with 2 triples. Marvin Bagley is killing it as the backup center. If you are in deeper leagues and you do need a backup center to some kind of big man stats, I would absolutely look at Bagley. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block on 85% from the field. Love that. That is a very good game from him. Besides that, that is about it for the Wizards as we move on to the 76ers. And of course, 6th player right now, Tyrese Maxey, yes, is absolutely absurd. 39 points, 3 rebounds, 10 dimes, nice double-double there. 1 steal, 1 block, 3 triples, 14 to 16 from the line. Holy moly. Is he the real free throw merchant? I don't know. Either way, he's absolutely killing it. And yeah, I think he's a first rounder this year, whether Embiid is there or not. Although Embiid is ramping up and we have not heard of Paul George, but I'm going to be completely honest. I think it's Maxey's team this year. Joel Embiid playing this game 23 minutes instead of 20. He actually played over his minutes limit. He did have 25.7 rebounds, 5 assists, and a block. Okay, nice. I can see blocks from the big man, especially since he used to get those. I know he's not moving the same, but that's good. 3 triples, 4-6 from the line is not good, but it's okay. I mean, we know he can shoot better than that. And 52% of the field, it's hard to complain about that. In 23 minutes, that is absurd per minute production. You honestly can't ask for more. Kelly Oubre, 2 nice games in a row, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 triples. He absolutely belongs on rosters. You should absolutely roster him. He's like top 80 right now. If Kelly Oubre Jr. is just sitting around, I know he's like kind of boring, I guess. It's just like, oh, Kelly Oubre Jr. No, he belongs on roster. He is doing absolutely enough to belong on rosters. Also, VJ Excom, the new prodigy child that everyone is looking for, had a pretty mid game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. 11.6 boards, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He did have 4 triples, all of his shots, but he did shoot 4 of 12 from the line, which is not the best. It's interesting. I want to see how that dynamic plays out. That's something to keep an eye on as the season progresses. What happens when Joel Embiid is there, how VJ Ekhem plays off of him, and we'll keep an eye on that because, of course, when there is no Embiid, Edgecombe is balling. So Good to know. Good to know for now. Nice data point. Last person I want to touch on before we move on this game, of course, Quentin Grimes, absolute baller right now. 23.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And of course, he had to tack on 3 triples to go along with that. 6 from 6 on the line. Just killing it. Top 70 player, even in the limited role. He played 38 minutes. And it'll be interesting to see what Paul George gets there, but he seems pretty safe to be held on rosters regardless. Love that. If you grab them, good job. Now, time for our next game. Now, I'm actually, I can't believe that they're 4-0, 5-0. I apologize, 5-0. That is absurd. One of 4 teams I think that are still undefeated. That's pretty nice. Hopefully they can keep it up. Next, we have Charlotte, who actually got mauled by the Heat. 144-117. That is not a close game. But let's take a look as the offense no longer has Brandon Miller. We are waiting to hear news on him possibly tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Just, I don't know, man. Cross your fingers. I don't really know what to say. I wouldn't read too much into what Chris Haynes said today, only because he pretty much repeated what they were already going to do. So no need to worry. We will get an answer tomorrow. But without that, let's see what they did without him. Colin Knippel, of course, was one of the people you would probably want to keep an eye on with Brandon Miller going out. He had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 5 triples. I think I read something. They said he hit the most triples for a rookie in like the first 5 games. It was on the Hornets PR page. That's pretty cool. But definitely, yeah, he belongs on rosters. He's doing enough. Miles Bridges had a little bit of a mid game himself. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 triples. Bad shooting. Not his best, but he's still been doing good. I think he's still top 50 right now. Love that for him. Ryan Kalkbrenner absolutely killing it at the center position. I am so happy that they started him. I was big on him in the summer, and I'm so glad to see that he is starting to do so well and getting 30 minutes, man. Wow, love that. 10.6 boards, 3 steals, and a block. 100% from the field. Yes, just absolutely mauling with the field goal percentage. So good to see. Colin Sexton, who technically is the main replacement. If you have Brandon Miller on your team, you definitely want to grab Colin Sexton. I know he's probably already grabbed by now. Maybe you have him, maybe you don't. But if he is floating on your waiver wire, absolutely go pick him up. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 triples, and fantastic percentages. 7-11 from the field, 2-2 from the line. LaMelo Ball had a little bit of a bad shooting night, but he got the counting stats. That's what you want. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 9 dimes, 1 steal, and 4 triples, 5 turnovers. Hey, it's LaMelo Ball. That's going to happen. Just to kind of touch on that, Trey Mann did make a return to lineup. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. I love that, but he shot an atrocious 3-15 from the line. I'm sorry, not from the line, from the field, which from the line that'd have been awful, but from the field it's still bad. It's going to work his way back into shape. I'd keep an eye on it for deeper leagues. He did get 26 minutes, which is nice. He can get rolling. He might be like a 14-teamer guy. So just keep an eye as he ramps up, and hopefully we have no more health complications. And of course, like I said, with Kalkbrenner getting 30 minutes, we only got 19 minutes from Musa Diabate, who got 8 points, 2 rebounds, and a block on 75%. Right now, it looks like Kalkbrenner is winning that battle. I mean, you can hold. They say they were going to mix and match, but I think it's just Kalkbrenner getting a lot of the work. So he made this be more of a deeper league center that you can utilize. Let's take a look at the Miami Heat, who are doing also. They're pretty well. I think they only have 1 loss. I don't know the record. Is it 3-1? I think they're 3-1. Yeah. Either way, they have one loss. Heat culture still running strong. No Tyler Hero yet. Hey, man, they can't complain. And Norman Powell was in here for this game. That's also interesting. Let's take a look at one of the best players that came out of nowhere this season, Jaime Jaquez Jr. 28 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 triples, 64%. This is like also 8 and 8 from the free throw line. This is like Christian Brown last year, who just absurdly had this crazy field goal percentage, and it's just he's absolutely balling. Yeah, he should be picked up if he's not already. I mean, he's been on a tear, and it'll be interesting to see, of course, when Tyler Hero comes back, because Jaime Jaquez is doing this with Norman Powell here. It'll be interesting to see how that dynamic plays out. But he's doing enough, man. He's absolutely be rostered. Another bench guy that is mostly rostered, Nikola Jovic, 10.6 rebounds, 2 assists. Pretty solid shooting, good threes. It's borderline, only because he's not getting enough time to really do some damage. If you're holding and waiting for a stash, I understand, but I mean, you might be able to find somebody else that actually has a more permanent role right now. Of course, the leader of the ship right now, Bam Adebayo, 26.6 rebounds, 2 assists. Nice, great field goal percentage with 3 triples. Love that. 3 triples and 62.5% from the field. Good game. You want some defensive stat from him? That's okay. Maybe next time. Kelaware is staying in the starting lineup, and he did get 26 minutes this time around, which is really nice. You'd like the minutes. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. No defensive stats, but he did get you 2 triples. He shot at, man, that's bad for a center. 4-13 from the field, but he'll have better days. He also had a pretty good free throw, and his free throw percentage, I'm pretty sure, is in the 80s right now, which is, I don't know if that's gonna hold, but yeah, we take it while we can. Anything else I'm noting? Pelle Larsson, great game, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. I think that's more so filling in for Norman Powell. Great shooting, 60% from the field, 3 triples, all the shots from the line. Love that. And then Andrew Wiggins also pulling in 21 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, with 3 triples. Biggest things about these, they're blowouts. I mean, it's only going to be so much, you know. You can only read so much into it. The main guys definitely, Jaime Jaquez Jr. should belong on rosters right now. And as far as the Charlotte Hornets, you could just chalk it up to the game, man. They took an L. It's all good. Talk about L's. New York Knicks losing to the Milwaukee Bucks at Milwaukee Bucks. It was at their home. But still, man, that's impressive. I'm a little skeptical about this Bucks roster, man. But if they're getting wins like this out of nowhere, they might be all right. And there's a couple of reasons why. We'll get into it later. But 121-111, the Bucks win it. On the Knicks, I think we kind of got to talk about Mikal Bridges because he's kind of hooping, man. Actually hooping. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 3 triples. 50% from the field, 100% from the line. He's top 20. And I'm not joking. He's actually top 20 in fantasy basketball right now. That is absurd. He was not someone that I think fantasy analysts were thinking was going to be that high, but he is on absolute tear. I think there's going to be a little bit of a come down. Just more so. I mean, he is playing the big minutes like he was with Tibbs. But his block and steal rate are kind of crazy right now. And I think that's going to come out. But still, if you have him, roster him, enjoy it. If not, if you want to sell high and you can get someone better, I would do it. OG Anunoby, another stinker shooting night. Really stinker shooting night. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. With 1 triple. He'll be better than that. Don't worry. Cat, I think this quad injury is messing with him big time. 8 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. I get it. He also had to deal with Giannis and Miles Turner, but 2 of 12, he's better than shooting 2 of 12 from the field. I'm sorry, that's bad. That's extremely bad. Hit all his free throws. We just hope that either he gets to rest. He also dealt with a little bit of foul trouble. He still played 35 minutes, so it's hard to complain about that. But we hope he either gets to rest. I know the quad is bothering him, or maybe he works himself into shape. And it's just over time, he's able to deal with it. So we look for better days from Cat. Landry Shamet had a pretty nice shooting night. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 triples. Pretty cool. 5 of 11 from the field. He's filling in for Deuce McBride, it looks like. And they're not running double big lineups anymore, which is interesting because Aaron Hawkporty was available, but they decided to run Shamet. I wonder if that's a matchup thing. But you would think they would match up because they have Miles Turner and Giannis. Anyways, thinking out loud. Jalen Brunson on a heater right now. Absolute heater. The captain. 36 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 triple, 56% from the field. That's great. He did have a little bit off night, 7 of 9 at the free throw line. That's okay because he's been shooting pretty well. You want some more assists out of your point guard, but man, he is absolutely getting some buckets right now. And I am now officially worried about Josh Hart. Josh Hart only played 26 minutes. He had 3 points. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals with a triple. I don't know if you need the roster. I'm going to be completely honest. In 12-team leagues, if you find someone that has a better role that is actually able to put up some numbers, you could probably move on from Josh Hart. You probably could. Next, let's go down to the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, the man himself, the Greek freak leading the way, Giannis Antetokounmpo. with 37 points, 8 rebounds, 7 dimes, 1 steal, and 2 blocks with 72% from the field. And then, he actually that's a good free throw night for him. 71.4%, 5 out of 7. Yeah. Hey, you take those. He's balling too. He's in the second round. Of course, those aren't necessarily true for Giannis because you're punting free throw if you get Giannis. He is much better than that. But hey, he's in the second round through regular Z scores, man. He is absolutely on a tear, and we expected that because who else is going to help him? But the big surprise is Ryan Rollins. That is the man I think that pushed this team over the edge, and he looks really good out there because he has more of a defensive mindset. Technically, right now he's filling in for Kevin Porter Jr., who is dealing with an injury. They said no timetable for return today. It's good if you're able to pick up Rollins. I think he needs to be rostered everywhere right now. 25 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 4 triples, 100%. He shot 100% from 3. 8 of 11 from the field. Banger night. I mean, he was on fire, flamethrower, 5 of 5 from the line. The percentages we already know, guys. It's fake. I'm going to be honest. The percentages are not going to be real. But he was shooting around 45%. That was his target range. The steals are very good. The assists are good. And the rebounds look pretty fair too. So if you're looking at a guy who can maybe do like 13, 14, 4 and 4 with like almost 2 steals, yeah, man, you need to go get him absolutely now. Cole Anthony had a little bit of an off night. Only 4 points, 4 rebounds, 9 dimes, like the 9 dimes, and a block. He will be better than that, and they do need a shot creation. It looks like he's probably playing around 24, 25 minutes, which is okay. He had a little bit of foul trouble, but they need a shot creation out there. So he will get minutes. Definitely, I like him in like 14 team leaguers. And if you need to stream, there's some points on a random night, and maybe it's like a low volume night, you can look towards Cole Anthony for that. Miles Turner is having a horrid start to the season, which, I mean, it was kind of be expected. He's got to get used to playing with the team chemistry. He was able to get 5 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks, 1 triple, the 1 for 6. He's only taking 6 shots. I mean, he's not a big usage guy. But he'll be better than this. You just gotta kind of have some patience with this one. If you have a manager who's actually upset about Miles Turner, it's probably a good time to send a buy low. You probably get him for nothing right now, like 2 bags of chips. So like I would do it. Why not? Gary Trent, their resident shooter, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 triples. Yeah, that's pretty stock standard Gary Trent stuff. And AJ Green, their other shooter, only was able to get 9 points and 4 rebounds. That's a good game from Milwaukee Bucks. Maybe that will get them started moving forward. Next, we have the Kings, who are just going out there and doing something. I don't know what they're doing. It's not basketball. But 107 for the Thunder over the Kings, 101. Thunder win it at home. Let's take a look at the Kings and what's going on over here. Zach LaVine, just scoring away, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. 3 assists better than what he's had. It's not good, but it's better than what he's had. I mean, you want him to be around that 25, 4 and 4. I don't know if he's going to necessarily do that every night, but hey, man, you'll take it. Don't expect defensive stats. But 46 from the field, 4 triples, 7 from the line. Not much more you can ask for. DeMar DeRozan, 19 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals. Still getting some steals, it looks like. Don't expect that all season. Maybe 1 here and there, but not these like 2 a night type thing. But good percentages, 50 from the field, 83 from the line. Nice. Sabonis is also, you can tell that he is not 100%. Still, he had a double-double, 10 points, 18 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. The problem is the assists are down. Yep. It's time to say it. I think the assists are down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to come back, which sucks for those that drafted him in the second round, because he was a very safe option. The biggest thing is like, who has the ball, man? All these players need the ball. He doesn't really have people that can play off of him as well. It's not necessarily centered around him, and you would want it to be. But no one got more than 4 assists this game. And in past games, Dennis Schroeder was getting the most assists. Hopefully it's a health thing. Maybe he's just not at his A game, but I think that's going to be a problem all season. Dennis Schroeder, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, block game. He was better than this beforehand. Don't worry if you have him. Like, just hold him. He's pretty good back end point guard. Russell Westbrook getting 30 minutes. Yes, Westbrook got 30 minutes. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 4 triples, which is nice. He only shot 37% from the field. Do you pick him up? He's gonna get some time here. Probably shouldn't. They should be giving more time, and they did too. We'll talk about this person in a second. The other players, it's a roll of dice. I prefer for like 14 team leaguers and deeper, like a 16 team league. But if you absolutely need like some random assist and maybe you can get them, you can look towards Westbrook. I wouldn't advise it though in most situations. Malik Monk had a cool off, which we knew was going to happen. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. 42% from the field, 75 from the line. It's a whatever game. He'll be better, but I don't know, man. He was kind of playing over his head. You're gonna be honest. Keon Ellis, and that's the person that we need to talk about, who they should be giving minutes to. This is better. 26 minutes, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. And that's what you want. Defensive stats. 2 triples. You want those 2. Those are nice too. Hopefully they start eyeing him more. I mean, he helps so much with the defense. Who knows though? It's the Sacramento Kings. We don't know what they're gonna do. Anyways, let's keep moving. Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, Shea. Huge game, as always. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4 dimes, 1 steal, 3 blocks from a guard, guys, from a guard. 53% from the field. He only shot 2 free throws. You want to know why? Because Tyrese Maxey shot all the rest of them. 53% from the field and 1 triple. Love that game from him. He is just cruising along. He's in the top 10. He's not like top 3 right now, but I mean, hey, it'll adjust. The board's wacky right now. It's only 4 games in. I think we do also have to talk about Casey Wallace. And the reason is because after that first game, he's been pretty mediocre. 8 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 triples, 26 minutes. 26 minutes is the problem. He is kind of splitting time with like AJ Mitchell and Aaron Wiggins. And like it's kind of like a roll of the dice. To be honest, AJ Mitchell is probably the one that's the most consistent right now. Didn't have a good game here. Oh, actually, I apologize. He had a pretty decent game. He had 18 points. AJ Mitchell, 18 points, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 triples. Solid percentages. He's winning this battle. Aaron Wiggins also 18 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 4 triples. That's a monster. That's a really good game. Aaron Wiggins is not going to do that every time, but Casey Wallace is like one of those guys who's just better on the court in real life than he necessarily is in fantasy, and he maybe should be treated as just a steals guy at the moment. Because the problem is there's no Jalen Williams, and also there was no Chet in this game. With Chet, I get it, not the same position, but Chet will be doing more, of course, when he plays. But what happens when Jalen Williams comes in? That's not going to be the best for him. So if you absolutely need defensive stats, you can keep him. But there's some guys on the wire. Like if you see a Ryan Rollins, if you see a Nikhil Walker or Alexander Walker, who's doing well right now. Jalen Green actually just got announced questionable. But like if you maybe a Colin Gillespie back in, I know Grayson Allen's probably picked up, but there's some other guards who can get you some steals and stuff and are a lot more serviceable than Casey Wallace right now. I always think about future and where you can get the most value at a point in time. Alex Caruso, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block with 2 triples. Pretty standard Alex Caruso stuff. And we'll take a look at, 2 more people. Sorry, I apologize. Isaiah Hartenstein. Only 4 points. He didn't score today. He only took 3 shots, though. But 14 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Yeah, that's what you want. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. It's okay if you don't score, brother. You did everything else. And lastly, Lou Dort got big minutes and actually shot decent. Oh, look at that. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals with 1 triple. Always a resident streamer guy that you can always look to if you randomly need some steals and triples. Cool. Good stuff from the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are also undefeated. They're doing pretty well. Last but not least, this is a blowout. This is going to be a quick one. They got cooked. The Los Angeles Clippers got cooked by the Golden State Warriors. They are absolutely cooking too, man. Are they undefeated? I gotta look this up. Are they undefeated? I'm really looking this up. They lost one. Yeah, they lost to the Portland Trailblazers. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Anyways, that's not the point. Kawhi Leonard for the Los Angeles Clippers probably had the best game here, along with, of course, James Harden. They carried most of the load. Anyways, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist. 41% from the field is not what you want from him, and only 1 triple. It's just a bad game all around. All this is going to be like wishy-washy, wonky stuff. James Harden did put 20 points up, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. 7 from the field's cool. We like that. 40% from, 7 for 7 from the line is good. 40% from the field, cool. Whatever. Just, it wasn't their game. Zubac had a pretty good game. He survived the beatdown, 14 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. You love that from him. He is definitely not doing as much as he did last season. Brook Lopez being there, them having depth, it works in their favor, and that was the biggest worry with him. But he is still, I mean, if you got him in the right space, absolutely worth rostering. Absolutely. John Collins had a pretty down game. He only had 5 points at 7 rebounds, a steal, and a block. But that is it, man. The rest of the team pretty much got mauled. And we take a look at the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler, huge game, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. His normal stock standard stuff, no steals. Sucks. Okay, but 75% from the field. He didn't shoot a free throw. You don't know why? Because Tyrese Maxey shot the free throws today. He shot them for everybody. Jimmy Butler, 9 out of 12, 75% from the field. That's pretty good. If I can find his name, he disappeared, guys. There he is. Nice. Steph, 19 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 triples. Pretty calm down game from what he was doing. He was on absolute flaming fire. He was like a top 5 player, which I'm not saying that he can't. He absolutely can be a top 5 player. He was getting like crazy block and steal numbers, and I'm like, hold on, man, this is gonna fall off. Still, I think he's a first rounder at the end of the day, and will be at the end of the year. Good stuff from Steph. Quentin Post still getting a start here. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, and 4 triples. Hey, that's serviceable. And I'm pretty sure Al Horford played. Yeah, he played 20 off the bench. If you're in a 14-team league or a deeper league, or if you need a stream, some random like threes and defensive stats or rebounds, you might want to look at Quentin Post. I'm being completely honest. Might be someone you want to pay attention to. Draymond Green, pretty simple stuff. 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Yep, pretty Draymond Green. He gave you a 3. Cool. That's what you want. Jonathan Kuminga, by the way, I think he's in like top 60. He didn't have his best game here, but he's doing really well this year. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He had rough shooting this game. That's why he had 36% from the field, and he missed his only free throw, but he did give you a 3. So not much you can complain about. Brandon Jimsey is starting to turn it around. It's slowly but surely happening. He still came off the bench in this one. I believe he started in yesterday's game, but he came off the bench in this one. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 triples, 50% from the field. If he can keep this momentum, yes, you need to roster him. If he can keep this momentum, that's the thing. It's just he's just like playing on a roulette wheel with Kerr, and if Kerr doesn't like what he sees or he wants to play this guy, then Bajimski kind of gets the back burner. But I think they really like Bajimski, and they want him to be good. He just has to be good himself. If someone dropped him or panic dropped him or anything like that, yeah, pick it up. If he starts heating up, this is what we want. Then you can play him. If he goes back to like shriveling up, turtling back in his shell, then yeah, you don't need to play him. If you have like a deeper bench, you can stash him. If not, you can drop him and try to get someone who is giving you more value at that point in time. Well, my friends, that is all the games on this lovely Tuesday. I hope you had an amazing time with me. I will see you guys this Thursday this week, which will be really nice. It'll be me this Thursday, and you'll have me on Friday. Until then, my friends, and keep enjoying fantasy basketball. Hope you guys are killing your leagues, and I will see you soon. Have a good one.